Hello, hello. Hey, I'm just excited to be hanging out with you right now.
Same, as well as the rest of the internet.
This is so fun. This is like a long overdue collaborative webinar.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, actually. This is so funny, guys. I love Jen's webinars and she has like such a matching energy to me. So before this, we were like, oh, I wonder how it's going to go. And like we were just working it out and it just all went really perfectly. So don't leave. You will be so sad.
Don't miss what we have to say because we have smart things to say. We have smart things to share with you.
And
So
presents.
and presents and presents. Well, without further ado, let's dive in. I'm super stoked for tonight. I'm super excited to go through all of these cool secrets and all the fun that we're going to be sharing with you tonight. So before I dive in here, I just want to make sure that we are actually live, that everything is good. Yes, I can see it. We are excellent. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. So that's always, always key before I start talking. Let's make sure that we can. All right, here we go. Yes, we are live. Excellent.
They got to
Welcome.
preview our secrets. Shh, now
Yes.
they already know.
Oh man, what's happening? What's happening?
It's all right. We hid the present. We put a big bow on it, remember?
What is happening? Oh, you know what? Oh, I didn't even realize that was going on in this moment. Here we go. Okay, why don't I, guys? I attempted to do this from a different slide deck. Why don't I just do it from the Zoom or the presentation that I know? I was trying to be all fancy with you guys and just didn't work out.
You're always
All right.
fancy, Jen.
Here we go. So I'm super stoked for you guys to be with us tonight. This is going to be, or it's tomorrow or the daytime, afternoon, whenever you're catching the possible replay. If you are on with us live, as always, just drop where you are coming in from. I'd love to know if you are watching the replay, just drop a hashtag replay. It's always super fun to see when people are catching us around the world and watching the replay and tuning in. So we are going to be covering our 3 best kept secrets on how to start or scale your oily biz. This is taking you from what might just be a side hustle right now and scaling you to that full-time freedom. And we're going to show you exactly how. So let's meet the experts for this evening. This is one of my dear friends. I want to start off by introducing you to Kat Abionic. Guys, a year ago, I had just met Kat. I had just heard of her. She runs, so that's 1 year ago. 1 year ago today. She is the founder of the Oily Bundle. She had scaled a silver doTERRA business, and on top of all of that, she's monetized an Instagram account to 6 figures before she even hit 10,000 followers, before she even got her blue verified tick on there. She has worked with network marketers like 7-figure earners. Jesse Reimers from Australia helped produce all the content inside of the social media and sales with Soul. She's worked with coaches like Brody Lee, who's made $1.3 million in his first year of business. She has worked with $1 million real estates. Her strategy that she's used, her she's worked with bloggers, e-commerce store owners, all of these amazing things, because she is a absolute genius in social media. She is a genius in marketing. She's a genius in Facebook, Instagram, all of this. And she knows how to do all of the things, which is why I hired her to be my personal coach and mentor. And I've been working very closely with her over this last year. And I came to know her from the Oily Bundle. She had founded and created this incredible platform for essential oil business owners. And so I'm super stoked to be bringing her in to this joint webinar with me tonight. And we are going to be side by side teaching you guys tonight some really cool things.
Oh, well, after that, let me tell you about Jen. Let me tell you all about Jen, guys. You know Jen, but you don't know Jen how I know Jen. So, I actually remember when we had our first conversation and then we started working together, and I would like vox at her going, I'm so excited I'm working with you. I'm like so excited I'm working with you. This is going to be so amazing. And we were just like that. And it just has been such a great energy. And Jen is so high energy. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, like, does everybody know that? Can you just tell me, because I want her to see, can you write in comments if you knew that she's the creator and founder of the Dough Planner? The Dough Planner is the #1 wellness planner and agenda for wellness advocates that want to rank up in their business. It's pretty much where it's at. So if this was like a surprise, cool. But if you already knew that, just write yes in the comments, because Jen, you're one famous lady. It's in 7 languages. Like, this is worldwide. Jen has built an actual empire. She scaled from 0 to diamond in 2 years in her business. I may be the start, but you're the scale, baby. And then this year you launched your sales training academy. So now you have an incredibly successful coaching business, and you're working with a lot of network marketers, and they're getting some pretty cool results too. So I just thought I would add in a little bit, just in case some of your guys don't know that about you, because I personally love watching what you do. So there you go, Jen Bittner, everybody.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, maybe we do have a few cool things that, we have up our sleeves that maybe we have a little bit of expertise on. So why don't we dive in and share that with you tonight?
We will do that. So guys, you are where you need to be. You've just heard all that. So if this isn't where you need to be, I don't know why you clicked on the event, but you know it's where you need to be. If you don't like an alarm clock, I personally don't use an alarm clock. I love that I don't have to use an alarm clock, and I worked in corporate for 10 years. Guys, before this, I was the Facebook channel expert at Australian Taxation Office, and I loved it, but God, it was boring, and I had to get up really early. Corporate social media is not where it's at, and I really wanted to be my own boss, and I did always have the mindset of an entrepreneur, and I know that's something that we all have in common, and if you're willing to put in the work to get the rewards, this is really for you. If you're new to business, or if you're seasoned to business and you've been doing this a while, because we're talking about scaling, not just starting. Between us, we've been through every phase of business. We've had our failures. We've had multiple failures, multiple successes. We've learned a lot of lessons along the way. And there's something really pleasant about sparking brains with another mega successful business coach who does something so similar to you, that we really enjoyed pulling this together. I know, I'm excited. If you're able to see past getting quick results all the time and instead look to long-term gain, this is exactly where you need to be.
Love it. So here is the joy. If you stay to the end, Kat's going to tell you what you get.
What you get. Okay, cool. So this is something that went absolutely nuts in all of my Facebook groups. I have a couple of Facebook groups that are wellness advocate specific. They've got tens of thousands of people in them. And I ummed and ahed, and I was like, I really can't hoard these. These are actually my 3 social media posts, word for word, that got me the most enrollments on social media. And I remember when I did my first kind of ask post, and I hadn't really ever done one before. I was like, and I worked on it for so long. I probably put it off for a month, and I got 8 signups, 8 enrollments, 8 kits off that one post. And I was like, man, I wish I'd started sooner. And look, the reason I didn't is because I didn't have a really great set of bones or a skeleton to work from. So I've given you more than that. I gave you the meat too. These are my exact posts. You'll be able to read them, change them into whatever you want. And they are my gift to you, our gift to you. There's a Google form, just fill it out, and somebody on the team will get in touch with you personally and give you the link to our 3 top posts. So that's what you're getting if you hang around. Oh, and this is a short one too. Hey, we're only going to be here for about half an hour. Quick training, jump off again.
Yep. And you get this freebie. Hello. Freebies. And why would you leave us anyways? This is going to be one of the best trainings you've ever been to, because we're running it. So why don't we tell you exactly what it is that you're going to be learning today? So here is the 3 secrets that I am going to be sharing with you right now. The first secret is how to focus on the one thing, even if you have a lot on the go. The second secret that I'm going to share is how to create an entrepreneurial versus an employee mindset, even if you've never launched a business before. And the third secret is how to guarantee a return on your investment without needing any previous experience. So no financial investor experience required for this one, my friends. Okay, so secret number one, and I was just pulling up the comments so that I can see all of you guys who are rolling in on Facebook. Hi, 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 hi. Secret number one is how to focus on the one thing. So a lot of us, when starting our businesses, we've got a job, we've got kids, maybe we have multiple jobs, we've got extracurriculars, we're committed to all of these things. It's like, how am I going to grow my business? How am I going to scale my business when I have all of these things going on? And here's what I see oftentimes when I really dig down and I coach women who are trying to start their businesses and they've got all these things and they're not making the money that they want to make. And I kind of ask what their day-to-day looks like. And they're like, well, I do a little bit of this and I do a little bit of that, but then I'm also doing some copy for this friend. And then, I'm really good at graphics. So I've got a few side gigs doing this. And I also, sell doTERRA, but then I also sell this and this and this and this and this makeup brand and these leggings and then these spices. And here is the truth. If you truly want to scale your doTERRA business, then your doTERRA business needs to be the thing right now. Okay, now take it from me. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I run many businesses. And one of the reasons that I have moved from just building my own doTERRA business right now is because I came to that crossroad where I had to pick the one thing. And I had to say, okay, either I'm going to be focused back in after COVID. Yes, it was a little bit tough for us all. And that was that one decision that I had to make. Do I go all back in rebuilding my doTERRA business, or do I choose to go all in on coaching women how to do that one thing? And I had to make that decision because I couldn't do a million things. I couldn't be a mom and this and move my entire family to Mexico, which is where we are right now. Thank you,
So cool.
doTERRA. Thank you, doTERRA. But, I couldn't do all of these things. And it's the mental game. It's the mental game. So I highly encourage you that if you want to make a go of this and you want to really, truly see freedom type of income from this, then scale it. Focusing on it, be known for it, drive your business here, and then you can start leveraging some other income streams, some other businesses that can, kind of go hand in hand, because you can start hiring help. I now have a beautiful general manager that runs the dough planner business, as you all know, my lovely Tanya Marie, right? So you end up getting to explore other opportunities once you've scaled to a point of freedom, and then you can start leveraging other things. So that is the one thing I'm going to ask you and invite you to do, is to look at how many things do you have on your plate and what can you start to pick off and allow this business to become the energy that you pour into so you can scale it to that full-time freedom. Secret number two is the entrepreneurial versus employee mindset. So even if you've never launched a business before, this is going to be one of the mindset shifts that is going to be imperative for you to make. There is a very different energy about an employee versus an entrepreneur. Okay, so when you're an employee and you're in a job, you've got your boss, you've got your boss telling you what to do. Stop yelling at me. Stop telling me what to do. Now I
just gave us all PTSD, Jen.
I was about to say, see, I was a general manager for 10 years and I was a freaking awesome boss. I will say that. I gave that my all. I will ride on the fact that I definitely was a great boss, but most people are not, no, I can't even say most, but we've all, I will say we've all experienced a boss who was likely, just down our necks. Maybe they weren't the nicest. Maybe they didn't have the leadership qualities we were looking for. But the whole employee mindset is show up on time, hopefully, do what I'm told, follow my job profile, and punch in, punch out. My mindset
don't have a life. Don't have children who are sick. Oh my gosh. Little mindset blockers, aren't they terrible?
Not only that, but the mindset here is if I show up, I get paid. If I show up for 40 hours, I expect 40 hours worth of income to drop into my bank account on my biweekly/fortnightly paycheck, right? The mindset is I show up, I get paid. I do as I'm told, and I only do what I'm told. I do what I'm told when I'm told. I do what is on the job profile, maybe nothing more. The entrepreneurial mindset is I do what I have to do to make my business go. I understand that there's going to be an amount of sweat equity that needs to go into this without a paycheck. I am not showing up to every class. I'm not showing up to every call and every day and every self-development expecting to be paid. I'm not asking the company to pay me for training my downline. I am not submitting an invoice to doTERRA to train, to pay me for the time that I'm sitting on this freaking awesome masterclass with Kat Abionic and Jen Bittner, right? So we're not, as an entrepreneur, you know that your sweat equity is everything and that you will do the time. I have a friend that owned a restaurant that he started a franchise, a very successful franchise. And he worked for 2 years making less than minimum wage, working as the general manager, as the cook, as the server, as everything, because as an entrepreneur, he knew that he was going to pour 100 hours a week for a couple years to pay off his loans and all the things that he had to do. And he couldn't pay himself what he was worth yet. But as an entrepreneur, we have different mindsets. We don't go into this wondering, when do I get paid? How much am I going to get paid? All of it. We know that the work that we put in is going to develop and is going to stack into this future business that is unshakable, and who we become in the process. It's a very different mindset, very different. We don't
beautiful because we can track it. Like we can track it as we go and see it happen. Like you can go, yep, tick, I just hit that goal, tick, there's the next goal. It's not like it's this mystical far off work for me for 10 years and I 100% guarantee I will consider promoting you, like maybe. No, ticket, next goal.
Yeah, that's it. Promote yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Okay. So I know we're firing through these things, and this is the reason why, is because I want you to have super potent, super digestible information that you can just take your aha moment and then use this right now, implement it. Let something land and ignite a fire inside of you. Allow this to activate you in such a way that you want to go off and do nothing else tonight but build your business. Okay? Because you know that you're knowing the right mindset shifts that have to break and change and shift and evolve right now, implementing immediately that can give you immediate results. So here's the last secret that I want to share with you that I want you to think about, and I want you to be able to sort of assess and take inventory of where this falls in your current business. And this is how to guarantee a return on investment without needing any previous experience. This is going to be the secret sauce for you. So first off, guaranteeing a return on your investment by investing in you. I mean, Kat, tell me how many times you've seen, somebody starting their business and they say, well, I'm not going to invest in me until my business starts making money.
And that's why they don't make money. That's why they don't make money, because they're waiting to make money, and you can't make money if you're Googling everything every day. You 100% can. You can sit on YouTube 60 hours a week and learn the things, but sometimes the right dollars paid to the right people fixes your problem.
I love that.
And you keep that money forever because it's up here.
Yeah. And I gotta say, that's probably one of the most common things that I definitely hear is that I don't want to invest in me until my business is making money. And think about it. If you're working a full-time job right now and you're starting a side hustle, or you're just starting to grow, or maybe you are already a premier or silver or gold or above leader in doTERRA, investing in you, and maybe that is pulling in some savings or creating a savings bank that you get to put back into you, or maybe all of your money until you're the rank of, gold or what have you, whatever you decide is going back into your business, which is going back into you, taking it back to my friend who made like barely anything, didn't have another job, but knew that that's what he had to invest in order to grow his business. Growing in yourself, hiring the coaches, I used to work in the fitness industry. People would hire personal trainers all the time because they started in a new avenue working out and had no sweet clue what they were doing. So they hired a professional. Investing in yourself through programs, coaching, courses, things that are going to up level you, and then you implement, right?
Do you know what's something really funny? Did you do this when you were first starting out? So like, here's something that I hear a lot. because at first I couldn't afford a lot, right? Like single mom, two kids, one of my children has a disability. And so I would spend like $20 on an ebook from someone that I'd been following for ages, or like $99 on like this little thing. And I'd do it, and it wasn't, not all of it was quite relevant to me. And I'd be like, oh, did I waste that money? I think I might have wasted that money. But now that I'm like 5 years in, I'm like, if I hadn't have learned that back then, that would have cost me so much money right now. If I hadn't have known how to like do those little tweaks that I learned when I thought I was wasting my time for those, because I started my business 8 years ago and I quit my job 5 years ago. And I was just investing those little bits. But I just want everybody to know that you don't need to go and pay $100,000 to Tony Robbins to be a platinum member and fly around the world for it to personally develop you and for you to learn business mastery or to master anything. Sometimes mastering things is buying the right thing at the right time from the right person, because it's so niche that there is no doubt in your mind that it fixes your problem. Mm-hmm. And even that little mindset shift of it's okay to spend that, that changed a lot for me when I would be comfortable after the purchase and stop having those like, oh, was it right? In the end, I was like, do you know what? It's all an investment, whatever. Just there's my budget. It's not big, but it all goes on me. Get selfish.
And that's the thing too, right? When you're at the beginning stages, you're, maybe $5,000 isn't going to be your personal development budget. Maybe it's, $30 a month or $50 a month or $100 a month. And that's your personal development budget, but growing and working on you first, because you can't get to where you want to go with the same mind that is keeping you stuck. So there's got to be something that's got to be able to come in and break you of that, right? And it takes a village. Oftentimes we are social beings. We are not meant to do life on our own. And so welcoming in that support, that growth support that's going to help you get to where you want to go is huge. And getting a return on your investment through your business. It's knowing that, your business needs to be watered. Your business needs the love, the attention, the support. If you start your business and say, well, I'm not going to go buy any sample vials. I'm not going to go buy a resource book. I'm not going to buy, any more product. I don't want to spend the 100 PV every month because I'm not making money yet. Mindset. That has to change, right? Of course, I'm going to do my 100 PV worth of product because I need every oil that exists. So when someone needs a protocol, I've got it to sample. Of course, I'm going to get sample vials. How else am I going to connect with people or sample people? How else am I going to, your business needs to be watered. It needs to feel the passion, the dedication, and what you're pouring into it. Again, why you're here tonight.
I love it. Lorna said, I love business coach. Oh, sorry, Norma, not Lorna. My bad. I love that name. Norma, I love business coaches and I've had them all my business experience, looking for leaders who can teach me and show me things I don't know. It's well worth every dime. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. And I have to say that, Norma, because she just joined Sales with Soul Academy. So yes, you are right on that, my friend. I love it. I love it. Okay. And then the last piece, the sweat equity. You heard me say this already. Sweat equity. What I mean by sweat equity is there's financial equity and there's sweat equity, AKA your time, energy, effort. Okay. It doesn't cost a penny. It is your time. It's your effort. It's your blood, sweat, and tears. When you hear people say, I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into my business, they mean I think about my husband, when he bought the racetrack that we owned for 3 years. We owned a motor speedway for 3 years till last season. And he was there 80 hours a week. And in the first couple of years of his business, he didn't take one single penny as a paycheck, but he was there 80 hours a week, building it, fixing it, painting walls, pounding the pavement, looking for new sponsors. It was his sweat equity he put into it. We didn't have $1 million backing us. We didn't have financial investors backing us. It was all him and his time and his energy. He volunteered in his own business. And you'll hear this a lot in network marketing, where we say it's an army of volunteers, right? And your time and energy at the beginning stages, you're gonna be like, I remember my first paycheck in doTERRA was 65 cents was my unilevel. And I remember they didn't even cut me a check, because the cost of cutting the check for $1.95, when we used to be in Canada, we used to be paid in US dollars before it landed in Canada. And it was $1.95 to cut a check. So my first paycheck of 65 cents, I didn't even get. And I remember saying to my husband, I make six figures in corporate and I am getting paid 65 cents. And I taught how many classes? I did what? I did all these hours. Like I invested in da, 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 da. And I'm like, all right, this is going to change. I'm going to add a couple zeros to that. So, it's all comes down to, what are you willing to put in? And are you just frustrated or discouraged that you're not getting the results that you're looking for? Or are you actually looking at this as a return on investment? All right, so I have just planted all these little seeds into your beautiful minds right now. And I want to repackage all of that up, okay? If you want to scale your business from being just a hobby and bring it to something impactful, an income that's impactful. If your income is impactful, your impact is big. Okay, because your income is going to be a direct reflection of how many people you're helping. If you want this to go big, make it the one thing. Your nervous system will thank you. Okay. Second thing is creating that entrepreneurial mindset, looking at this from a totally different way you would look at your job. This requires a totally different part of your human to build a business like this. And it is so rewarding. Trust me. And then return on your investment. Remember, every ounce of effort, every dime you put into yourself and your business, every dime you spend on getting to events and leaderships and conferences, all of that, you don't look at it from the mindset of, but my business isn't making money for me to fork out. Is your life making money that allows you to go on a trip to Jamaica for a week because you need to unplug and relax? No, you just spend the money to go because you want to go on vacation. Your business doesn't necessarily, your development shouldn't rest on your business making six figures. You start your development at the beginning. You invest in yourself. You invest in your business. You invest by giving your sweat equity, and watch for the return on this.
I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. I think we all need a moment to ingest the glory that is Jen going on a rant about reliving her top three. That's beautiful. The one thing, guys, like Jen and I lived that. We've been there. We've had the close to mini breakdowns about juggling so much. And like, if you take anything away from this entire webinar, please take away the one thing. Like, it's just, focus is so critical. Thanks for hanging around to the end. So we've got two cool things to show you. Number one, guys, this is free. Take it, scan the QR code. If you're not sure how, grab your phone, go to your camera, and then just hold your camera over the QR code and then pop. If you aren't on a webinar, if you're not on a computer and you're watching on your phone, totally fine. Just go open a new tab, type in jenbittner.com/gift for staying, or write it down. Because we're not putting it in comments. We aren't giving it to anywhere else. We're not sending it out in an email. You got this because you hung around, and we love you for it. So take it. You're welcome. Thousands of people have used these. It has generated hundreds and hundreds of enrollments from the people who did the follow-ups and potentially did samples if that's what they did, and just followed the steps. So grab them. And you're welcome. If you missed the link and you're like, oh man, I really wanted that freebie, that's fine. Just let us know that there was a QR code that you missed, because then we know that you were here, and DM the Dough Planner on Instagram and we'll get it over to you. Quick smart. So can we flip over to the next slide and let's go through something pretty exciting. So if you are here for the freebie and that is all, Thank you so much. Catch you later because we've got something very cool for the rest of you. So, may we have your permission to show you something that is well worth every single rainbow that comes into your day, and the unicorns and the tacos and the cats. And do you know why we put all these things in the imagery inside what we're about to show you? Because sometimes things just make you happy for no reason. And that's okay. It's in business, it's in life, and these are actually the things in society that we look at and we're like, I like that. I don't know why, but I just like that. And if you ever feel like that, you get like feelings like that around a brand or around people, or I don't know, maybe us, you want to hang around. So if we do have your permission, hang out. If not, catch you later, enjoy your freebie. And do you want to flip the slide for me?
I
Jen,
do.
let's do an intro.
And I just want to say one thing before I flip this slide. Those of you that have been following along over the last 2 weeks since I've been saying, huge announcement, huge announcement.
Guys, yeah, this is it.
Announcement that I've ever said in the last 6 years that I'm so excited about.
I need glitter.
This is it. This is the big announcement. So those of you that are waiting to hear the big announcement, I just want you to know that this is it because I'm super excited.
This is it. I think they stuck around.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Are you ready to rank up? Because that's exactly what this has been designed to do. I have coached crazy amounts of wellness advocates on literally every single rank, from just starting out to double diamond. But if that's something you're wanting to do, and you kind of want to track it as you go, and you want a community and you want it to be a party and not solo, and instead of dragging yourself up a hill, you're like having to put blockers in your way to stop you moving so fast, and not hanging around at your desk for 10 hours and dragging yourself off for dinner because it's just so exciting. If you want that energy back, this is probably for you. So let's roll the slide. So this is the Oily Bundle. The Oily Bundle's been around for a few years now. We've had over 1,000 people come through it. It's pretty amazing, and Jen and I have talked a lot over the last little while, and we actually decided to bring together the ultimate wellness advocate business hub. So as the founder of the Oily Bundle, this contains a lot of my stuff. So full disclosure, I don't have any other products at this price point, and I never will, because I love oils. I love essential oils. I love building businesses. I love seeing people build their businesses, and I know what people need, and so does Jen. And a lot of this has been pulled from other parts of my programs. My cheapest offers are $7, and they're just tiny little starters that get you going, and they're exactly what you need. My most expensive is $20,000. So Jen and I chatted, and we went, what would it look like if we could create the ultimate thing that was affordable, that provided the community, that was constantly open to feedback, that was fully staffed up, so we could be creating as we go in real time some really, really cool stuff. And it was the bones and the meat of what you need, and no more scraping through other uplines, notes and swipes and losing files. None of that. It's just all waiting there for you. Jen, can I show them? Let's go to the next slide first, because let's have a look at what it actually is. So here, I just want to show them inside. Am I allowed after I get through the next slide?
Hey, you know what? I give you full permission to show them what it looks like.
Amazing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take you inside the actual membership, and you can see it, because I'm a big fan of, you can like hype things up all you want, but if somebody gets in there and they're like, oh, well, then you haven't done a very good job in business. I know that if you guys saw this portal, even with that being on our webinar, you would be like, damn, that's pretty. So are you looking for more consistency in your recurring income? Do you want accountability to get things done? Do you want to be celebrated by people who actually care because they're all doing the same thing? They're all building, whether it's just their social media this month, or if they're actively enrolling online, or if they're out there doing workshops, whatever it is, it's in this oily world. This is what it's for. If you're looking for purpose outside of your job as a mum or your 9 to 5, and you opened a doTERRA account and you've got a few enrollments and you're not sure where to go from here, and you don't want to invest huge amounts of money figuring it out, and if you just want someone to cheer you on as you go, and by someone I mean I mean, there's 4 of us in there cheering you on, and that's without any customers, and there's going to be a whole lot soon. We've already got a few. So let's go. Here's what you do next. Check it out. You can go to jenbittner.com/the oily bundle, or just scan the QR code again. So I don't know how to leave that QR code up there. If you've got a run and you can't hang around to see inside, that's totally fine. Just leave a comment below saying interested, and one of the team will follow you up and make sure that you get the information, and they can make sure it's a good fit for you, have a conversation, and just go through and make sure it's what you actually need and want. If you're ready, you can just click on that and grab it now. The first few people in there, I'm going to DM you actually. So if you can just comment as you purchase, that would be fantastic, because I need to DM you because we've got to work a little something out. So here's the QR code for you. Is there anything you want to add, or can I kind of get
I don't even think we told them how much it is.
Oh, well, it's $29 a month. That's it.
I think we left that part out. Yeah.
No brainer.
That's it. It's 29 bucks a month, guys. And you're going to see what it is. You're going to see what the heck the oily bundle is, but it is a hub. It is a platform. It is the greatest collaboration that the dough planner has ever made. So it's like the dough planner meets the oily bundle, and wait till you see what is inside. So the dough planner collective, as we know it, which is this group that is streaming into, is going to have a little bit of an overhaul, because most of my trainings now are going to be found inside of the oily bundles. It's going to be like the VIP spot. You need nothing else to, like, seriously, like, in terms of frameworks, and this is everything. Like, it's so amazing. It replaces so much. So,
every FAQ you have about marketing, you get sent to a link because it's already there and it's waiting for you. There's no chatting and trying to figure it out. It's just, here's your answer. Here you go. So bear in mind, this is like new to you, but this program's actually been around for over 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. And it wasn't until I kind of collaborated with Jen over the last year and realized her level of awesomeness and how well our stuff merges together that we both went, oh, do you know what we should do? We were on a call and Jen literally went, oh, Kat. And I was like, what? And she goes, you know what we should do? And now we're here. So that's the level of awesome. So if you're ready, I'm going to take you inside, and I'm so glad you're asking some questions about social media too, because the things I answer in here and Jen answers are things like, do I use my page or do I use my group? I don't know. How do I promote? And somebody just said it. Do I use my personal Instagram? Do I create a business Instagram? All these are really common questions that you can ask in the group, and we will do little live streams. We'll link you to the responses. There are so many worksheets. Oh my gosh, short, simple. Okay, so in comments, guys, tell me what you want to see. I don't know if you can see this very clearly. I will make it a bit bigger for you.
It looks
now.
perfect.
I will let you inside any section you like, and I'm going to read them out, and you just let me know what you'd like to see. So our 5-day challenge, which so many people come through before they even dig in the course, they just start there. A lot of people burn through it in a day because I love them, and why not? We have another 15 modules coming. We've got them, they're created. Just don't want to overwhelm you yet. We're going to be going through a whole Facebook group stint soon. At the moment, it's all about Instagram, and we'll explain why once you're in there. Instagram, we have an almost 2-hour tutorial that tells you start to finish everything you need to grow your Instagram to 10,000 followers. Rinse, repeat, follow the steps. We have our scripts. Now, these are custom made. Is there anything you guys want to see yet? I'm waiting for comments. Oh, yay, we've got some people in. All right, I will DM you very, very soon. And happy anniversary. Did you know you've just had somebody jump in? Famida, is it? It must be Famida, because that sounds beautiful. It is her anniversary of following you today, and she's joined the Oily Bundle. So I'm so glad I'll be DMing her in a minute. Conversion chat scripts, literally custom made. These are the scripts I use to convert people. These are based on the scripts that I use to convert people in my messenger for $5,000 products, $10,000 products, $1,500 products. They work at all price points. And can I tell you what? They work like a dream for kits. You don't always have to get on the phone. But if people want to, I have my sales scripts too, just for you. Jen has her she's got lots of things coming. I'm not going to go into all of what's coming up for you because I don't like committing to the future yet, because we always have sparky ideas. Objection handling, which obviously will grow and grow because Jen is the sales queen. How long were you like the sales guru when you were back in your corporate days? Didn't you win some award?
I've won many awards for sales. That is my jam. I've been in sales for 15 years now,
But
and
weren't you like number one in the country for Good Life gyms?
yes, I was number one in
Yes.
the entire company, and then I became the very first sales specialist in the country, and then I went on to become one of the youngest general managers for the company at the age of 23, running my own multi-million dollar fitness club because
How's that for a close?
sales sales was my thing, and not because I was trained in sales, but because I learned how to do sales authentically, which is what I love to teach you guys now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, cool. We've had a couple of people who've asked to see scripts for Enrolling. So totally fine. I'll give you a look at those. We've got some workshop games that are super cool. We've got literal email templates, copy paste, change them to what you need. Actually, do you know what I'm going to pop in here, Jen? I have the most incredible 1 year automated email copy paste template specifically custom made for wellness advocates for their new enrollments. So I'm going to include that in the Oily bundle as well in maybe 4 to 6 months. But I want to see some people getting these set up first. And we're going to help you get your email set up to start growing a list, because you need to own stuff that's on your platform, guys. It's super, super, super important. Jen, someone's got a question for you in the
Yes.
comments.
Tanya, yes, good question. Because I have a feeling I've actually seen a few DMs popping in on my phone from some people who have purchased some of my other programs, either Magnetism and Media or part of Sales with Soul Academy. So any of my other outside paid programs will not be inside the Oily bundle. So if I ever do a paid program outside of that, it will not be included in the Oily bundle, but I will be doing exclusive content for the Oily bundle. So those of you that have been in the Dough Planner Collective Facebook group for quite a while, you know that I love to go live and I love to do business trainings. Well, all of the business trainings that I do now going forward that I used to do in the collective will now all be exclusively in the Oily bundle. And our Dough Planner Collective has my top 10 videos in there for newbies for free. And then anyone that wants all the additional business training. So this is going to be all my doTERRA specific training is going to go in the Oily bundle. And then yes, other outside programs will be separate.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, everything inside this training from both Jen and I is made for doTERRA. Like, this is made for essential oils businesses. It doesn't mean that you can't use it on your socials for everything. For if you have a yoga studio, if you're a wellness coach, if you're a hypnotherapist, like, you can use it for so many different things. But we've custom. Oh, Jen, my gosh.
I know. I put a lot of
Training.
videos in there.
Guys, you're not
guys
going to run
have
out of things.
all my stuff.
Okay, so let's go up here. So everyone has actually asked to see the chat scripts. Let me come down here and we're going to find them. It's so big. Okay. Email marketing, sales scripts, getting them on the phone, relation. Okay, let's have a look at some conversion chat scripts, for example. And I'm not going to stay on these all day, guys, but let me just tell you. Oh, that's a pleasant face, isn't it? I'll put in a cute little screensaver. So we've got samples follow up. We've got exact conversion chat for kits, and you can download them. You own a copy of this content to use, not to distribute, obviously, but it step-by-step guides you through exactly what to say and how to say it. And that is the most important thing you can have, is a starting point, because once you can get through the conversation, then you can start customizing it just for you. And if you're a reader and you're not a video person, one thing you'll notice inside that we do is we try and have as many transcripts as possible so that you can just kind of flick through them and read them if you don't like watching long videos or anything like that. Let me give you, okay, I'm going to give you guys one takeaway, because I think everyone should do this at all times. And so let's credit Presidential, actually she's a double diamond, Jessie Reimers for this one. I love it. It's just my favorite. So month one, I always make everybody do this, the absolute first thing. So what I'd love you to do is go and post on your profile, who on my friends list hasn't tried essential oils yet? Can you guys go do that for me when you jump off this webinar? Now, if you get 0 responses, you need to be interacting with your friends some more, you hermit, because that would mean you're a little bit like me and you tend to scroll and not heart. I kind of had to train myself into it. And then I'll like love bomb Jen and she's like, dude, you just liked like 2 months worth of videos. And I'm like, yeah, I missed them. I need to watch everything. So get interacting with your friends, use these prompts, but absolutely, who on my friends list hasn't tried essential oils yet? Do not change a single word. Do not do anything else other than go and post it. Don't add a photo, just do plain text. Who on, and I'm actually going to post it in the chat, who on my friends list hasn't tried essential oils yet? You are so welcome, Catherine, for the transcripts. I hope they're helpful. And if you need any others, just shout out and we'll get them made for you if there's something you'd like to watch and you don't have a transcript. So that's the inside of the oily bundle. Guys, there are 18 months. We just gave them
I was
to you.
just about to say that, like what you guys want to, I mean, this alone, there's over $10,000 worth of content in here, but 18 months worth of, so if you sign up right now, you could start on month 6. And then, you know, so that maybe because y'all don't want to be starting on month 1 together and then you're all posting the same thing. So, you know, maybe you decide to start on month 9 while other people start on month 3. It doesn't matter. It's 18 months. And inside every monthly folder, there's 30 days worth of prompts. And you can pick and choose which ones you want to go with. So when you're stuck on what to say, hop in there.
Choose one for your mood. Yeah, and that's what I hate about those programs that like deliver you content every single month. I'm like, but I don't want to say that today. I don't want to say that today. I'm in an educational mood. I'm not in a hype mood. And you're giving me hype. So you literally get to go pick through. And by the way, these were custom made over a very long time. And you will see once you're in there, these are for oily people. These aren't to talk to other wellness advocates on your friends list. Although guess what? They will smash your comment section. They'll be so excited. But these are really to encourage people who are in your networks who maybe haven't tried essential oils before to go, oh, look at all those people. That's really cool. And make sure you add your wellness advocate friends, guys, because it's really nice having people who have your back. Jump in and add each other in the group once you're in there, because everybody there is doing the same thing as you. So once you start getting that collaboration going, could you pop up the code again? Is that okay, Jen?
Yes.
Thanks, babe. Once you get that collaboration going, it's just gold. And it really is kind of this snowball that grows and grows and grows. So do you guys want to see anything else from in there? Because if you do, I could probably even give you another sneaky sneak. Or do you have any other questions? Where do I find the oily bundle? Okay, cool. Thank you for asking, Anne-Marie. jenbittner.com/the oily bundle. So let me pop that in comments for you and I'll make it nice and easy so you can click it.
Can you scroll to Jen's stuff? Yeah, so far right now, Catherine, what I have in there is all of my video trainings that I've done for doTERRA business training. All my video trainings I have uploaded in there. Oh my gosh.
All of them.
There's like 20. So they're no longer found in the collective. So they'll no longer be available for free. They're all going to be in the oily bundle. What is after the month? Oh, Catherine wanted to see what's after the monthly prompts.
Everyone wants to see what's after the monthly prompt. So there's a niche training, which will just help you kind of hone in. Like, not everyone is just like, hey, I'm a wellness advocate. No, you're not. You're a mom. You're a special needs parent. You're neurodivergent. You're, an ex-sales legend guru. You're a project manager who rocks at what she does. You are a strengths coach. There are so many things that you are that is not just a wellness advocate. And part of everything that I love about Emily did, I love her. That would be such a great call. Part of what I love about this is that it helps you find your niche within doTERRA, because this is a community and it's an ecosystem. It's not you building a generic business to any specific rank. It's you creating a life where you don't have to set your alarm clock and get talked down to, and you get to do what you want in your own way. And everybody builds differently. Like, I would never tell anybody how to build their business. I just coach people. And same with Jen, you know, like, you've got that amazing power of three training, but you don't tell people that they need to do it. It's just like, if you want to do it, I'll tell you how to do it properly, because I know. And it's the same with a lot of things here. Jen, talk us through some of these. Wow.
There's a lot of videos in there for you guys to watch. So that's going to be, you know, on your drive to work, when you're doing the laundry and you want to put your AirPods in, you want to listen to a video. But always remember that this content, it's not that you're just paying $29 a month to just get this. There's going to be more stuff added. This is a evolution of the oily bundle. So as Kat and I continue to collaborate and add things in and grow it, we're always going to drop, hey guys, we just added this to the oily bundle. And so as you're going through the content and picking through what you need at the right time, things are going to be available for you. And we're just going to continue to expand it. And you're going to watch the evolution of it unfold. Denise, I know you asked the question, it's $29 a month for a minimum of 6 months, but it's just month by month after that. So like you sign up for $29 a month, you're inside the hub, because we do say that it takes at least 6 months to be able to go through all of the things that are in here
that are relevant to you, because you don't need to do everything. This is a community. It is not the army. You're not going to get a graduation certificate. You're just going to level up with a whole bunch of other people.
Exactly. And
Oh, and the group. We haven't even talked about the group yet. I can't wait.
Oh,
so Jen and I will actually be going live in the group.
Yes.
Totally separately from our own things, from our other things. We're still showing up everywhere else that we do. It's not like a big imposition, because there's actually 2 of us, and we get to collect so much feedback because we have such a great team in there supporting this membership, that if you've got a question, we're going to address it in a live stream, either one of us. So it just
oh, sorry. There's a little lag. Robin, I know you asked, am I still going to be in my other groups? Yes. So my Sales with Soul for the Fempreneur, which is my other free group, that is for any like woman in business. So this is exclusively for doTERRA wellness advocates. So yeah, anything that that Kat and I still have separately, we would still be running. This is where we're going to do all of our training, specifically as Kat's build a business to silver. I've built a diamond organization. We know what it takes. We know what it takes to start from zero. We know what it takes to teach classes and to help people get started and all of that kind of good stuff. And we are compiling specifically curated content for doTERRA wellness advocates,
just to make it easier. Yeah, like sometimes it's just hard. Like, people will go post recipes on your Instagram and it's like, where do you start? Well, with us, you click the link, you use the template, and it's yours. Done. So you just change the Instagram handle down here to yours, and then you change the number of drops, and then write which essential oil and the blend name. So if you invent an oil, go grab any one of our crazy amount of Canva templates that have been all custom designed by a graphic designer just for you, and go nuts. So have a peek through. If there's certain kind of things that you want, shout out, because it's a collaborative community. And I really do believe that the more people lift each other up as they rise, like just the collaboration that we can achieve inside a community like this, where everyone's really open. We're not sharing outside the community constantly, but we're really open within the community, can just make such a difference to your business. Because how often is it that you just kind of stop because you got stuck on something really tiny, and like you don't know where the button is, or you're in Canva and something happens, right? Whereas now, like having this group where you can just go to and go, I'm stuck, and just having another member of your community going, hey babe, just use this link. Here's one I've already made. It's like, oh my gosh, it's just freedom, And that's something that Jen and I encourage in every level of all of our memberships. And that's something that I know we're both so excited to bring to here.
So excited. So I'm like answering messages as like we're going here, but
I know.
I'm seeing all of the, those of you guys that are joining. I get an email every single time someone's registered, and I'm like, ding,
Oh, yay.
so
That's
much
so
fun.
exciting. Can't wait
So,
to see you guys.
yes, congratulations to every single one of you that are committing to your business right now and participating in the Oily Bundle. Again, we're going to be constantly evolving it and adding to it. It's something that Kat and I are extremely passionate about. We've talked about the Oily Bundle for the entire year that we've been working together as mentor, coach, and mentee. And she's watched the dough planner evolve to what it
And
is.
learned so much from you. Oh my gosh.
And this is
Yeah.
this was the best collaboration we could have made for wellness advocates. And
Yes. And that's what drove us, because we knew it would get the best outcomes.
yeah, what day of the month is the payment taken monthly? So it's 30 days from whenever you start. So if you start today, it'll be taken out on the 4th of every month. It'll just, today you'll be your first $29, and then $29 again in a month, and then $29 a month after that.
Yeah, so guys, it's a calendar month. You don't get charged every 4 weeks. You just get charged the same day. So it's 12 times a year. It doesn't flick around like that.
So Andrea, what's going to take place in the collective group now? So in the collective, we'll still be posting announcements. We'll still be, when we have tiny offers that come out, like our $7 or $9 products, we'll let you know about them. We have the 10 key builder videos in there. So anyone that joins the Dough Planner Collective, I've saved my 10 key videos that I would watch and want any new wellness advocate to come in and go through those 10 videos. We're still going to be, nurturing and all of that kind of fun stuff inside of, and letting you know of any things that are coming up. But all of the business training now, we're moving into the Oily Bundle for those VIPs. So yeah. Awesome. Woohoo. Look excited. Just what I'm looking for. And voila. Yes, Shannon.
Yay, that's exactly what we wanted to hear. Look what Minda said. She said, this is exactly what I needed. That is the exact response we were looking for. That's so great.
Love it. Now, we want to make sure that we're on here as long as we need to be to answer questions. So if you do have questions, just pop them in here. We're going to answer
drop them in.
question we need to answer. Yay, Sylvia is in. David subscribed. Mindy, is exactly what you're looking for. Love it, love it, love it. Welcome, guys. You don't know how pumped. Well, you guys probably know how pumped I am, because you guys are my crew that are on here right now, and you guys are going to be like our founding Oily members.
Yeah, guys,
you're the first ones we've announced this to. Like, you're going to be our founding Oily Bundle members here, and I'm just like, I'm so stoked. And you guys know how excited I get to train. And you also know how excited I get to train to a group of people who want to learn and want to grow. And so you are going to get like Jen on fire in the Oily Bundle, because you're there, you're investing in yourself. You're going to get a return on your investment that is a gajillion times greater than the actual investment itself. You are pouring.
Going to make some great friends.
Yeah. We're all going to be friends.
You're going to get sick of us. No, you'll never get sick of us.
You won't get sick of Kat, because I can listen to an Australian accent all day long. So I don't know.
I cannot wait till we have a retreat.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming. Yes, Shannon.
Yeah. So guys,
founder.
yes, just remember, welcome, Shannon. Just remember, if you've got a run, that's totally fine. Just write interested in comments, and somebody from the team will follow you up and just make sure it's a good fit and help you join. If you are over on Instagram most of the time and you kind of want a bit of info, totally fine. Head over to the Dough Planner and somebody on the team will get you the info as well. So if you're on the replay, you have 2 jobs. You can either, 3. You can either join using the link if you're ready now. If you want to have a chat about it before you join, it's great for new advocates. I just saw that comment. This is everything you need to get started. And if you're ready to join, just go join on that link that's in comments below if you're on the replay, or you can comment interested below. Our team will keep monitoring this, and Jen will reach out, or I will reach out, or someone else will reach out. Yes, there is a retreat coming. It's not anytime soon because of you know what, but stay tuned. Or just drop us a line at the Dough Planner, and the beautiful Tanya over there will help get you some more information if you need that too.
Yeah. And guys, this is such a great, it's such a great, if you aren't just ready to go one-on-one with a coach yet, or invest into one of the high-end programs. As Kat was saying, she has mentorship that goes up to $20,000 a year. My mentorship is over $5,000 to work with me in a 2 to 3 month container. So, we have very high-end mentorship. We have high-end programs that are a little bit different, and in terms of what we offer. This we created from sheer passion, because we were both saying we have to be able to offer something to wellness advocates that's an entry level price, $29 a month.
So they don't have to go running out and doing. Yeah,
exactly. You don't feel too stretched. I mean, $29 a month, just don't grab a Starbucks a couple times, right? And you can reinvest it into your business there. We really wanted to offer something that anyone could get access to. And we know that $29 a month, anyone can get access to. And so this was like a passion project of ours that we just are super, super stoked to.
So stoked. So I just saw Nora went and posted on her profile, you legend. So guys, if you just joined, go and post on your profile. And if you didn't, go post it too. Who on my friends list hasn't tried essential oils yet? Because if you've just joined, you're going to be busy. So when those responses come in, you will know what to do. Jump in your portal, have a look through the content, check out those scripts. If you're not sure, post in the group, and you're going to know exactly what to do step by step until you get those enrollments in DMs. So everything Jen and I do, look, we love sales, and we also really love our family and like chilling on the couch with them and closing sales. And I know there's people who are like, you just can't, everybody just says you just make money on your phone. Well, we do. So if you want to learn it from us, we'll just teach you. We literally do. This is my first time. Jen, how long has it been since you saw me in my office? That's my house back there. A month? 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's been at least a month.
Yeah. So it's been at least 4 weeks, because I had surgery a month ago and I haven't been in this office since then. And I have literally been working off my phone unless I'm on a Zoom with one of my clients, and I'm still closing sales in DMs. And post it on your profile. Who on my friends list hasn't tried essential oils yet? So we have all the solutions waiting for you inside the Oily Bundle. Guys, don't forget, you have your free scripts to claim as well. Whether or not you join the Oily Bundle, you have those free scripts. If you don't have the QR code, you can scroll back in this recording, or you can just DM the Dough Planner on Instagram and just ask for the scripts and just let us know that you stayed on until the QR code. Could you please have a copy? And someone on the team will get them straight over to you and get you some more info about the Oily Bundle. Tanya loves working from her phone as well. Yes, you do, Queen.
Yes, your site will be available right away, instantly.
Right away. Check your promotions. Yeah.
If you are also a Sales with Soul Academy member, you already have access to Samcart, so you don't need to set it up again. So that might be why you're getting an error, because I've seen a few of my VIPs in Sales with Soul Academy asking about that. It's because you already have your Samcart portal. So when you log in, you're just going to see the Oily Bundle shows up.
Magic. It's just there.
Yeah, it's there. Okay. Yes, there's a recording, Yvonne. I know you just joined. You can come back and watch this recording. It's live. Yeah. Lori, you love our energy. Well, this is
you wait.
You've got to. Are you a manifesting generator, Kat? No, you're just a manifesting.
I'm an emotional generator, which stuns me, because I always feel like I'm not that emotional, but I have a face that refuses. Like, I just could never Botox, because people wouldn't know what I was saying anymore. It's just like I'm an emotional generator.
I love it. Yeah, I was gonna say you've got two high energy gals here on your side, so we're excited to hang out with you guys. All right, amazing. Looking forward to incorporating what you've created. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so if anyone has any other questions, who's still hanging on, let us know in the comments. We are happy to answer those questions for you. That's what we're here for. If you're hanging back because there's still something you want to ask away.
Or
We
you
are
can just
here.
write interested. If you want to have a private chat, just write interested, and one of us will reach out and we'll have a chat and get you a bit more info if you've got a question or something like that. So you don't have to ask it publicly if you don't want to, because you know it might have been asked before and you have something specific, or you can DM the Dough Planner and get a hold of Jen and Tanya super fast that way.
Yay, Cassandra. Yay, exciting. Welcome to the group. Oh, look, we've got Kim Level also celebrating an anniversary as a Dough Planner anniversary. Today's your anniversary from following us. That's exciting. I'm a manifesting generator too, girl. I get you. I'll be joining soon. Awesome, Barbara. We can't wait to have you. Yay, Shannon. Super excited to have you back in the world. I love it. You need to learn how to post on Instagram. Amazing. And I know there was
you wait. Set aside 2 hours. Set aside 2 hours, because I literally take you inside every statistic on my personal Instagram account. So I've got 15,000 followers. I built it obviously from scratch, and it's over the top and excessive, and I feel exposed. So enjoy.
Oh my God.
I have no more secrets.
I love it. And yes, I just saw another message come in to me in my DMs. This is probably the second one for, so I'll just answer that again. But yes, if you've purchased mine or Kat's programs outside of those are separate. So we
Totally
do
separate.
not, like whatever I'm going to be teaching in magnetism and media that's happening at the end of this month is not part of the Oily Bundle. So what we do separately with our coaching businesses is not going to be part of the Oily Bundle. The Oily Bundle is what Kat and I will be exclusively, where we will be giving our exclusive doTERRA specific business training. And then we each have our own coaching businesses outside of that, where we will be doing separate programs that are separate costs, investments, etc.
Yeah. By the way, guys, how would you like to see some done for you ebooks that you could just pop your branding on and use forever? If that's something you're into, can you just write ebook below? I just want to keep score. Even if you're not joining yet, I would love to know if that's something you would like, because we just have the most amazing designers on our team between us. And I just think anything that could get a new builder off their feet and make their life easier from the start, like we're more than happy to add it in, because that's the purpose of this. You don't have to go running around a billion places.
Amazing. Yvonne, I know poor Yvonne came on late. She didn't even get our whole webinar.
Oh no.
Where we delivered the actual education tonight. So
no, we're just hanging out with you guys. You're all staying on, and we're like, we can't leave you. We love you.
Yeah. So go back and actually watch the whole masterclass. We do actually teach an entire masterclass before we got into the Oily Bundle, but it's $29 monthly. It's just $29 monthly, and you go until forever. I mean,
forever. You'll never leave us.
You can cancel if you want to, okay, but you're not going to want to, so that's okay, but you can if you want to. Okay, awesome. Lots of people looking for ebooks. Okay, so that's
that's great. Okay, awesome. Because I've been thinking about that for so long, and I've made a couple before. So Jen, I will start working on doing some polls inside our VIP group, and we'll figure out what these guys want first as far as done for you. Just have like a lead generating ebook ready to go, and then the training obviously is already in there for them to set up, like start growing an email list if they don't have one. And then over the next weeks and months, we'll create little bits of training just to tweak what people are doing. And guys, there's no pressure. Like literally, it's $29 a month. If you want to be in there for the vibe, go for it. You don't want to know how much I pay for memberships because I like their energy. Like it's not excessive. It's justified, and I love it. And it's probably why I'm high energy, because I feed off it. And if you want to be in there and do one thing a month, that's fine. Just please get enrollments. And if you're not, post in there and ask, and so many people will come and help you, and we will come along and help you. And if there's specific things you need, let us know. Like this is your place to hang and chill and get re-energized, and then go back out in the real world and do what you do best.
I love it.
I love it too. So excited.
So excited. All right. Well, for those of you that missed the actual masterclass, like I said, a few of you guys got on late and missed the masterclass, go back and watch the masterclass. It was really good.
Yeah, it was amazing. So Jenny asks, does it talk about how to teach a class? Jen, I think I might have to do a bit of a screen share again. Oh my gosh. You're in for a treat. So to answer the question, does it talk about how to teach a class? Jen, how many classes have you taught, would you say?
Oh my gosh. Well, I taught every single Thursday night at my house at 7 p.m. for 4 years.
I love it.
Whatever 52 times 4 is, plus all of the other classes that I've taught. So a lot.
Lots. Let's go with lots. Okay, so I would recommend for you, Jenny, in that case, I saw one up here that was very specific. So Gift of the Essential Oils Masterclass, there's one for you. Is that based on a book?
Yeah, that's based on the book. Let me see.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I probably have one on my YouTube channel, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's really
that I'm gonna have to pull out
yeah.
here instead.
We'll make sure there's let's actually make a whole section just for classes, because
you want to say about that too though is like what we tried to do with the oily bundle was give you the things you can't find anywhere else, because I feel like you can find like how to teach
generic classes everywhere. Yeah. But one thing I do have, one thing I do have is I have, which is going into the oily bundle, but not now, because honestly, there's so much I just want you guys to jump in and start doing. If enough of you ask me for it, I'll happily put it in. So you guys can go all conspire, go at each other as friends and start harassing us in the group. And look, we'll just do it for you. It is not a problem. Until I'm hassled, I will kind of hang about with it for a couple of months. But I have an amazing webinar that is a slide set for you to slot in, and it's got sample content in it, and it actually comes with a full start to finish webinar script for when you're not sure how to run an oils class. Because personally, I may be a massive extrovert, not so great at running in-person classes, heaps of stuff going on over here. So I just used to run a whole bunch of webinars. So I just literally created a webinar script. I've closed multiple six figures off webinars inside, well, not inside, but outside of doTERRA specifically. I've closed plenty of kits off the back of webinars. And so I created a specific one for there. So you get script, you get the actual PowerPoint for you to change, add your photo, add your bio. So if that's something you're interested in doing, is running an online class, absolutely. And Jen has a plethora of resources you can be directed to if you're looking for the basic class stuff. Don't forget to go and join as well if you're not in Business Collective. What's your group name?
The Dough Planner Collective. Yeah.
Join the Dough Planner Collective, because she has the top 10 videos in there for beginners that will kind of set you up, and you'll be like, okay, I know what I want to do now, and then come jump in here. So if you're not 100% on, just go have a quick browse, see if there's something in there that might suit you and make you kind of decide where you want to go as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nora Ryan, not sure how to just ask the question on IG. Yeah, you do need to have a photo. So you could make the picture on Facebook, screenshot it, and use that text on Facebook as the photo if you'd like to on IG.
So Laurie asked, is there scripts and email and phone calls for the holiday items? So Laurie, our sales training is literally just that. It's sales training. You get to customize. So these scripts work for everything. This is the exact script that I used as a template that I use to close everything else in my business. So what I want you to do is, when you're in there and you're inside your scripts and you've got your full start to finish sales script and you've kind of worked on the flow and you're happy with that, that's when you're making, there's a recommendations part. So you kind of work through their problems, you're figuring out what they need, you ask their permission, and then that's when you prescribe and you're letting them know what you think will meet their needs. And then the script will show you exactly how to kind of hold back a little bit, give them the space to process, and like a few different phrases that you can use to get them to say yes. So it's more of a matter of, Jen and I are going to teach you how to do a really great sales call with a really great mindset, knowing that you're going to serve no matter the outcome. And as a result, it's just going to be easier for you, and it's going to get better and better each time, which means you'll do more phone calls, which means you'll close more kits. And at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, as opposed to having specific scripts for items. Because if it's not the best fit for them to get a holiday bundle or item, then, you know, if they really just need a natural solutions kit, or I'm not sure what they're called in America, and like if they need that, if they've got a huge family, like you should be recommending them that. And if you're doing it the right way, you absolutely will always know what to recommend them. And also, beautiful Tanya, as the dough planner, has just dropped you a holiday launch cheat sheet. So you can literally have that there with like everything going on, have your sales script on the call, and then like pick and choose what you're going to present to them as your recommendation for them to enroll. You're so clever, Tanya. Nora, the other thing you can do when you're asking that question, so who on my friends list hasn't tried essential oils yet, is I'm going to give you one of my stories hacks, because it works so well. So just don't post on your Instagram stories for 24 hours. Let it have a fresh start. And then what I want you to do is I want you to post a really popular photo. So it might be like a happy smiling photo of yourself, or just something that's like really engaging, or you just really relaxed and happy on holidays. And I want you to post it in your stories fresh, and then ask a question that has a yes or a no. And it's going to get a whole bunch of engagement, because when they stick a tap, that counts for so much more than just getting viewed. So once you've done that, I want you to wait an hour, and then I want your next story to be, who on my Insta friends list hasn't tried essential oils yet? Drop a heart below, or drop, just drop it. I just write drop a heart below. And they hit a heart, and then you open with your scripts, and you can either sign them up with a kit in DMs, or you can use the script to move them onto a phone call if you're not sure exactly what they need. Oh, yay, Nora's signed up. That's so great. So just post in the group if you need a hand, and we can direct you to where stuff is or anything like that. And we are so excited to see you on the lives as well. So we'll have some more information going up about that soon. For now, we're just getting people in there, have a feel for it. We're not going to overload you. We don't want you to feel obligated to show up to live streams constantly and that sort of thing. We're just going to give you some time to settle in, add each other as friends as well. Like, this is your community, this is your ecosystem. So we're really excited for that part of this too. All right, do we have any last questions for Jen or for I? Otherwise, we're going to jump off and we'll leave you guys to it. So just as a quick reminder, write interested below at any time, and one of us will reach out and get in touch with you to make sure. We'll just check if Oily Bundle is a good fit for you and get you the info and your link to sign up. Or you can reach out to the Dough Planner and ask for your freebie. Just go to the Dough Planner on Instagram, let them know that you saw the QR code for the freebie but you missed it. Can you please have the link? And we'll get that across to you, and we'll give you some more info about the Oily Bundle. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming on and sitting with us. We stayed on way longer because you guys hung around because you're really cool. So we appreciate you. We'll see you real soon.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you guys very shortly. And thank you for sharing in our big announcement, because this was exciting for us too.
It was. Talk soon.
Awesome.
Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.